forward now. Muted. Yeah, you can mute yourself.
Judge, welcome bench. Okay, that's the last. That's why I think the biggest one. I just think about that this morning. I was like, oh, y'all look game. I almost played over this last week, and I'm about to go on a diet. He brings me this. After you eat that. All right, after I eat this. I'm sure enough eat it. You know I have a sweet tooth. Yeah. Right. All right. Let's get it going, Miss Thomas.
Please.
Officer Thomas. All right. Jeez.
There. Oh, you can't see me. Why isn't there no one in the house has open?
Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Did you get that, Madam Interpreter? No.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Good morning. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I have everybody's name and I'm gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in, starting with the reviews.
Voy a empezar a atender todos en orden de llegada, empezando con las revisiones de caso.
Good morning, Madam Interpreter. Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Long?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
I'm Vivian Montero, Court Interpreter 18369.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
Very well. Let's do this. Let's get one of the attorneys, I don't care who it is, to put speak to each one of our Spanish-speaking population in the Zoom room. Can you raise your hand if you need an interpreter in the Zoom?
Por favor, levante la mano si necesita un intérprete.
Juan Gomez, I'm gonna put him in 15.
Okay.
Let's see, Juan Gomez. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Mr. Gomez. You're gonna have an attorney come see you.
Señor Juan Gómez, le voy a colocar en una sala para grupos pequeños. Luego va a llegar un abogado de oficio para orientarle sobre el caso.
Okay.
Let's see, the first person was Mr. Eric Gonzalez Fonseca. I'm gonna put him in 14. Wait on the lawyer. Who's that? Who else?
Señor González Fonseca, le voy a colocar en una sala para grupos pequeños. Ahí va a llegar el abogado de oficio para orientarle sobre su caso.
Okay. Daniel De Garcia Bruno. I'm gonna put you in 13.
Señor Bruno García, le voy a colocar en una sala para grupos pequeños. Ahí.
Who else needs an interpreter?
¿Quién más necesita intérprete? Por favor, levante la mano.
Simri Rosales.
Simri Rosales.
Rosales. I'm gonna put you in 12.
Le voy a colocar en una sala para grupos pequeños, señor. Ahí llegará el abogado de oficio para orientarle sobre el caso.
Okay, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
All right, who's going to be my attorney for that, for the Spanish-speaking population?
I can, Your Honor. Attorney Bradfield.
Let me give you. You have co-host ability, so you can move the people that you need in and out of the rooms, please, Mr. Bradfield.
Okay, Your Honor.
Now, what about Romano? Romano, necesitas interpreter. I have an Adrian Guzman that needs an interpreter. I'm gonna put you, Mr. Guzman, in breakout room 11.
Señor Adrián Guzmán, le voy a colocar una sala pequeño número 11. Ahí va a esperar su abogado de oficio. Okay, muchas gracias.
Who else? Romano, does Romano necesitas interpreter?
Señor Romano, ¿necesita usted un intérprete?
Me? No.
¿Alguien más necesita un intérprete?
Marco Antonio
Levante la
Albo
mano.
González.
Enrique Guvar, put him in 10.
No, sí.
Okay, I don't know of anyone else that needs an interpreter.
Enrique necesita intérprete.
Señor,
Luis
sí, vamos
Loyola,
a-
I'm sorry, who?
no, does Luis Carlos necesitas interpreter?
No, sir. I don't know anyone.
Very well. All right, Miss, the first person I know was Mr. In number 14. So that was the first person that came in. They're in there. So Madam Interpreter, go to 14, Miss Bradfield, and we can start there and you can move around and do what you need to do. Miss Bradfield can move you in and out. Good morning.
Okay, I don't have capacity in and out, so.
Excuse me, Enrique necesita intérprete.
There goes the breakout room 10. Join the room, please. All right. Now, let's call it the City of Detroit versus Katrina LaShonda Galmore. Case numbers SP 163-88991. I do have an a 1-1. This is Stanford Jones's case. So I don't know what you can call them and ask them what they want to do with this one. For Ms. Galmore, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Katrina LaShonda Galmore.
Today is the date and time set for a review on this SP 163-88991 case. I'm going to dismiss because you paid. We're going to find out what the judge over there wants to do with this other case. You don't owe any money on it. I don't know why it went into warrant status, but you paid this, and we will dismiss this case. Give me a minute on the other one, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's paid already. I don't know what else they want to do with it.
Hola.
Garney Galvez,
Sí. Yes.
necesitas interpreter?
Mm-hmm.
All right, join the breakout room, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do we have any more people for review? Dana Link, I saw, and Carlos, Luis Carlos Loya.
Yes, sir.
Link and Loya. This is City of Detroit versus Dana Michelle Link. Case number SP 140-69153, SP 159545551. And state your name for the record, Ms. Link. I muted you, Miss Link. You have to unmute yourself. You were talking in the background.
Dana Link,
All right, where are you, ma'am? I can't see you.
here she
All right.
is.
Good morning to you. What you were supposed to pay, Miss Link, and you didn't pay?
Can I get like a couple of more months for that, please?
A couple more months.
Please. Yeah,
What's
my
going
funds is low.
Everybody's funds are low. Are you working?
No, I'm on disability.
You need to get into a payment plan then, Miss Link. We talked about that, didn't we? I told you allow payment plans.
I mean, the money is coming this month. It's just haven't came for my court date. So I really don't really need a couple months, maybe 1 month or the end of this month.
But you haven't had not any money to get into a payment plan or anything, Miss Link? You didn't even check on the payment plan, did you?
No, that means I gotta come down there. I don't have no means of transportation.
You do have a means of transportation.
No, I don't.
The bus?
It's cold out there. I'm already handicapped.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. I'm sick of those excuses. It's cold out there. I'm sick of that stuff.
Well, I'm disabled. I'm not just about to be on the bus with one good leg.
I'm gonna pass this matter.
Listen how they talking to the judge.
I'm not gonna just be out here. It's cold. City of Detroit versus Louis Carlos Loya, case number U70510-924. State your name for the record, Mr. Loya.
Louis Carlos Loya Jr., Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Day is date and time set for review. Mr. Loya, did you do the testing and the misdemeanor morality class?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. And I emailed you both the review, the testing and the class. And I believe the class itself sent over the documents to the probation department as well.
What name did you? I got something this morning in my email. What name did you send that under?
The emails I sent it to your email, the one that you had posted on this the original Zoom call.
I got that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it should have, like I said, the testing and the class. I believe they're two separate emails, Your Honor.
What is this? This is something about payment, $95. It doesn't tell me where this went or what anything this says.
Payment? I believe I paid it all, Your Honor. I don't think that was ever an issue. I paid it all in the beginning.
I don't see a certificate for the misdemeanor morality class. You say you sent that to probation. Let's get probation. And
Correct. That's what the class themselves said. The class, when the class was over, they said that they themselves sent a copy over to the probation department. I myself didn't send it. I sent it personally to you via email.
You sent me confirmation that you applied for the class. You haven't. I don't see the certificate that the class is finished. Whatever. I do see testing.
Yep, you should have got another email. I can resend it to you right now, probably, Your Honor, if you
What it's doing is coming in very slow.
Okay, but I did send it. So
all right.
So yep, looking at my my email here, Your Honor, I sent that to you on the 30th of January.
I have the 23rd of January.
Yep, that was the where I signed up for it. I got that too. I'm looking right under it. And then on the yep, I see that one, Your Honor.
Okay.
That one should have the morality class and the testing in the same email, correct?
It has the morality that you signed up for, and it has the.
Correct. That's on the 23rd, and then on the 30th, I sent you the morality class, the certificate of completion. Like I said, I can resend it to you if you need me to.
I'm good. I'm closing the matter out. I have both of them. Best of luck to you and have a very good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Have a great one.
You as well. Who was that in?
Mr. O'Neill, Timothy Lewis. You let the man on.
All right, what about, we have LaShawn Lord is here for a review. I'm taking care of the reviews first. I know I have some retained attorneys. I'm gonna get you out of here as well. But I'm taking care of the reviews first. LaShawn Lord, City of Detroit versus LaShawn, Lord, case number U6926774. State your name for the record, please.
LaShawn Lord, Your Honor.
And where are you? I don't see you.
I'm right here. You don't see me?
Very well. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a review. Again, I gave you opportunity to give a date when you were gonna pay this, and it hasn't been paid.
You pay what, Your Honor?
It's $240.
I did not hear you say that. I thought I just supposed to have been doing the class and then the testing.
See, you hear what you want to hear. Did you do the class and the testing? Let's find that out.
I did do the testing, but the class, I didn't make it to the January class. So the class I got now is February 22nd for the MMP.
All right, if we need to bring the transcript back to let you know that there's a $240 fine on there as well, we can do that. But that's the fine for the type of plea you pled to.
Okay, and you said it's $240?
Yes.
Well, I'm not trying to get out of anything, Your Honor. I just asked for more time for the $240, but I could, and then I also need your email to email the test over, and then my class is on the February 22nd at 8:30.
All right, very good. All right, so all right, so you're gonna get the class when? Say that again.
February 22nd at 8:30.
February 22nd at 8:30.
Yeah.
That's on Saturday. Come back February 24th. 24th.
February 24th.
Yes, I'm gonna put my email address in the chat.
Okay, where do I go to see your email? Because I missed that last time.
You should see, wait a minute. You should see it pop up on the bottom of your screen, chat, when you hit the, just tap your screen.
I tapped the screen.
You see it come up?
Yes.
They say my name.
All right,
do I click on it or?
Yeah, click on it, and then all the chat conversations should come up. The thing is only that now.
I think I missed it. You'll have to send it one more time so I can click on it.
No, it's always gonna be there.
Oh, it is?
It's gonna be there.
So I go to the chats. Okay, I see it. Yep.
All right, so 240, those two classes, the email address, you can do it just like Mr. Leroy did. You can email me the testing. Results will be private to you. The misdemeanor morality class, pay the $240. You can pay it at any DivDat kiosk, City of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Lord. If there's nothing further, I'll see you back February 24th, 2025 at 8:25. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you, same as well.
All right. Paul Lee,
Yes.
good morning to you.
Morning.
Hey, George.
What's the middle name on that? Paul Jeff Lee?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who's that?
That's me.
Paul Jeff? All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Paul Jeff Lee, case number SB 1169103, counts 1 and counts 2. State your name for the record, please, Mr. Lee.
My name is Paul Lee.
All right, Mr. Lee, today is the date time set for review. You were supposed to pay as well. I see you're making some attempts to pay. I would rather you have gone and gotten to a payment plan with that money. I told you I would allow payment plan. You probably did not come down and try to do that either, did you? Or what did you do?
I went actually sorry. I paid some of it online.
Yeah, but you could have gotten the payment plan and then you would have been done with me.
I thought I was already in the payment plan, to be honest.
No, the payment plan you have to come down to the court and put a certain percentage of the money down, and then they'll supervise the payments from there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give you 30 days to figure it out.
Okay.
You made some attempt to pay, I appreciate that, and that doesn't go unrecognized. But I'm gonna give you 30 days.
Okay.
March the 11th, 2025, I'm gonna mark it again, allow payment plan. If you don't have all the money, pay 20% down, come on down to the courthouse, get the payment plan. You'll be done with me, okay?
Okay.
Best of luck to you. See you back March 11th.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. Sean Lee,
Yes.
good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Sean Lee Jr. Case number U 696542224. State your name for the record, please.
Don Lee.
Good morning to you. There's date and time set for review, sir. I see you paid. What about the classes and the testing?
Yes, I've done all that. They said they would. They said they was going to email it to you. They said everything would be sent, but if necessary, I can email you everything.
Ms. Mathis, do we have anything for Sean Lee?
I took the class on the 25th of January.
All right, let's get that. I trust you. Let me just get proof from Ms. Mathis to see if she got that. Let me pass it momentarily. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna get you out of here, all right?
No problem.
All right, what about anybody else for a review? I see somebody else was marked for review.
Aya Olmeda.
Aya Oleta?
Just Stanley Lewis too.
I don't see Aya Oleta on here. Stanley Lewis?
Yes.
Good morning to you. Let me get you, Miss Oleta. Let me see. I saw you were marked for review, but I don't see you on the review.
Okay.
Ms. Harris, is that, where do you see Miss Oleta on there?
Your Honor, I'm here with Stanley Lewis, Matthew Broderick. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, well, this is another case that hasn't been paid. Let's see. City of Detroit. Hold on a second. I'll let you speak. City of Detroit versus Stanley Lewis, case number U6924364. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Broderick appearing on behalf of Mr. Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stanley Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, Mr. Lewis sent me the proof of the HIV test and the money to pay on Friday, and I'll pay it as soon as we get off the call, the $240. He sent it to my account, and I was in court and just didn't get it done, but I can pay it like now online.
What happens with the misdemeanor morality clause?
Mr. Lewis?
Yeah.
Did you go to the class?
No, I haven't signed up for it yet. I haven't got any information on where to go to sign up for it and all that.
eBay. They have a misdemeanor morality class at eBay. I just got a note today saying that that probation is not going to supervise individuals going just for class and testing anymore. So eBay is where where they say that you can go. It's got misdemeanor morality intervention program, MMP. eBay, EVAY is the site. So I'm gonna. Can
you say that again for me one more time, Your Honor?
EVAY. I think your lawyer's writing it down, and it's misdemeanor morality prevention program is what is listed. Intervention program is what is listed down here. MMP. What I'm going to do is, since I know it's sort of like a backlog, I'm going to put it down for another 30 days for that class. And if you find that you can't get in there before March 11th, then come on back, because I'm sure it's a backlog. Okay. But we said all that last time. March 11th, 2025 at 8:25 is your next court date, sir. Best of luck to you and Counselor. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Well, what about Derek Lewis? What are we doing? Let's go back on the record with not Link. Let's go back on the record with Miss Galmore. Miss Galmore, I have gotten. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf on this 1106156601, and I'm going to give you a pretrial date of 2/5/2025. Well, I'm not giving you that date. The other court is giving you that date in front of Judge Kenyatta Stafford Jones, and that's courtroom 538 at 8:30. You got that, ma'am? So hold on, go ahead.
Nope, I'm at work. I'm in the bathroom. I just hopped off the high-low to come in here to do the court thing. I don't have no paper and pencil in here.
Is your well, you got a phone, you got some notes on your phone.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay. I wasn't thinking.
And is this Robeson address still good?
Yeah.
It should be a notice that comes. I don't rely on those, but you just know that you have a court date February 5th. How is that February 5th? It's past February 5th.
The 5th is over, right?
No. Maybe they're talking about next year. I don't know. Hold on. Let's pass it. All right. Anybody else for review?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I just emailed you the certificate, the completion of the class.
I haven't gotten it yet.
I show Omeda as a review.
Nada. I saw Zed Griffin. I thought I saw Griffin.
OLMEDA.
Yes.
You see that?
It's at the bottom of the reviews.
I guess I got a sheet. And then you had OLO. Do I have an old sheet? This was created 2/10. This was just created yesterday.
What's her name, Judge?
I don't know, Miss Harris. What's the name you're speaking of?
Last name is OLMEDA. MEDA.
Okay, I see. OL.
Right above Owens.
Let's see.
Is it scheduled for review?
And that's what Ms. Harris says it is.
She paid.
That's what my docket shows.
Yeah, she paid.
Okay, Ms. Almeida, I guess yours is closed out. You still owe this 222. Did you dismiss it?
Yes, you wanted me to pay the 240 by the 11th.
Yeah, I didn't, I'm just giving you the, I'm just giving you, so SP1 6500591 should be dismissed. No, 6059592 should be dismissed. Let's see what it is. Dismissed. It's closed out, man. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You also, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Judge Perkins.
Yes.
So do I still like?
I'm getting you another date. Oh. They got to correct the date.
And it doesn't say what this is pertaining to because I didn't have no warrant.
It's an old case, 2011. You paid it off. You've paid it off. You don't owe any money. It's just, I guess, you just got to show up. They may just close it out. And we called to see, but they want to see you, I guess.
Okay.
February 25th is going to be the date. All right. February 25th at 8:30 in Judge Kenyatta Stanford Jones. Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Judge Perkins.
All right. It's going to go quicker if I don't have to take everybody's name. Barnes, I don't know where Barnes is. Barnes on our docket?
Yes, I'm trying to see if I'm supposed to be in court today or tomorrow.
That's what I'm about to check. That's what I'm about to check. Barnes.
Gervin Barnes.
Because generally you will not be in our court with your last name. Sounds like you need to be here tomorrow if you're in here at all. Let me see.
Jaleel Gervin Barnes.
Oh, Gervin Barnes. There it is. That's right. See him on the docket? I don't know, he should know his court date though. Jaleel.
I got it. I got my dates mixed up.
Are you Jaleel Barnes? Born 5/3/94?
3/5/95, 3/94. Yeah, 5/3/94. Yes, that's me.
You got a couple different birthdays. You got a bunch of warrants out here for your arrest.
What? Again?
Yep. Are you Jaleel James Barnes?
Yes, that's me.
Yep, that would be you.
What I got a warrant for?
Curfew violation, Yancey.
Curfew violation.
Yeah.
I'm 30. Where that come from?
Probably 15 years ago.
Oh man. What?
No, it's a new case actually. It's a new case. So let's see. 3/3. I have a 3/3/95 birth date and a 5/3/95 birth date. I don't know which one. You have license issue.
No, that's somebody using my name then, because neither one of them birthdays is mine.
What you said your birthday was 5/3/94.
Yeah, 5/3/94. You just said something 95.
All right, so and then Gervin Byrne, I haven't looked up that name yet. Spell the last name. Is it hyphenated?
Yes, GERVIN hyphen Barnes, BARNES.
You're supposed to be here March the 21st, 2025.
March 21st?
Yeah, 2025.
Okay,
All
I
right.
just want to make sure it went today. All right, thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Is that it for the reviews? Anybody else here? Review?
Yeah.
I showed two more.
I sent the email again. Can you double check?
Now, what about the testing?
Yes, I have that as well. I can also email that.
You emailed that to me as well? I didn't get that email yet. At least I got this one.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
If you send it in those pictures, then it kind of takes maybe a little while to, yeah, I don't get that other email. I just got this one, morality. Let's see, Sean.
Is there any way I can just bring it down there?
You can. Come on down now.
That I can't do now. Can I bring it down tomorrow?
You can.
I'm sorry.
You can. All right, you can. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, what time?
8. It's first thing in the morning. 8:25.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get City of Detroit versus Sarah Elizabeth Gentile, case number SB 165-86881. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Leone on behalf of Miss Gentile.
Gentile. Is Miss Gentile here?
She's not, Judge. I am with authority on her behalf this morning, if it would allow.
All right, I'll allow you to. You got the permission. You got permission to enter any agreement on her behalf, correct?
I have authority, correct? Yes, Judge.
This is civil infraction. Derek Daniel is here. Officer Derek Daniel, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Officer Derek Daniel.
Good morning to you. Have you talked to Mr. Bowman?
Yes, sir.
All right, what have you, I'm gonna let the lawyer talk to Mr. Bowman so he can find out what the offer will be.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Leone, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 4, and you
Thank
can.
you very much.
You can speak with the city attorney and pre-try the case. And let us know what you come up with.
Thank you, Judge.
Join the room, please, and join the room, Mr. Bowman, please.
Thank you.
Where is Mr. Bowman? He's in there. All right, past that matter. Let me assign these 2 cases here. Find out who these 2 people are. I'm gonna put all the officers in, and I'm gonna open up the breakout room for each one of the officers. You can choose to join it or not, and speak with Mr. Bowman. Sometimes it's best just to stay in the main room though, because you haven't spoken with him, then you if he doesn't sometimes go straight in there. But good morning to all the officers. All right, next up, let's see who's on this iPhone here. iPhone, please unmute yourself.
Yes.
I sent you, hold on, Mr. O'Neill, take your hat off, please. This iPhone, I'm asking you to unmute yourself on the iPhone. All right, that person's not responding.
I'm trying to.
No, I have you. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Samsung, unmute yourself and start your camera, please.
No,
Samsung, unmute yourself, start your camera, please. What is your name, please?
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Darren Golder.
Derek Golder?
Darren Golder, Judge. That's my client.
He said he'd be back.
Good morning to you. That's Golder. Okay. Darren Golder, Dolder.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Darren Golder. Case number SP 162060221, SP 162844401, U687476624, U6924.
Can you turn that up?
Hold on a second. Hold on, Mr. O'Neill, please. I'm gonna mute you. You're interrupted. Somebody please mute Mr. O'Neill.
I'm sorry, Judge. Can you say the case numbers again? I really couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't blame you because I can't hear myself now. That's City of Detroit versus Darren Golder, case number SP 1620621, SP 162844401, U687476624, U692522624. And I don't know if this is going to me or not. It is 247558951. Appearance for the record, please, counsel.
Hey, good morning, Judge, to you and your staff. Robert Burton Harris for Ms. Golder, who was present on Zoom and consents to this hearing being conducted on it.
All right, Ms. Golder, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Darren Golder.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Judge, we would ask that you recall any outstanding bench warrants. We would waive formal reading of any of the charging instruments and stand mute.
If you are not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. You want to speak with the city now?
If possible, I really just need to know who the city attorney is, and then I'm sure we'll engage some negotiations. I still need the discovery. I'm not sure if we need to get back on the record for that or not. I know you have a full docket.
Mr. Bowman, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Counsel, you can meet me in breakout room 4. And also, Your Honor, can I ask for Officer Daniel? Derek Daniels to meet me in breakout room 4.
All right, Officer Daniel, I'm gonna put you in 4. And then, Counselor, you can go to 4. I've given you privileges. If you need to speak with your client, go to 5. But it sounds like you are ready to just get the discovery and get another date. So you just want a new date?
Yes, sir. Please.
Pre-trial date will be March the 20th, 2025 at 8:30. March the 20th, 2025, Ms. Golder at 8:30 is the next pretrial date. If there's nothing further, do you need your client to stick around, Counselor?
I don't. I just want to confirm on the record that she did get that date and time.
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. And Counselor, you can go to 4, and you have a very good day after you finish talking to the lawyer.
You as well. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Counselor Hajazi, and then who else did I have here that was retained?
O'Neill.
You got a retained lawyer, Mr. O'Neill?
No.
Okay, so don't interrupt, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know that you're here. All right. All right, let's go back on the record. Mr. Lee. I have something else. All right. Mr. Hajazi, are you there?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, are you ready on your client?
Yes, we are.
Did you speak to anybody about this?
Yes, I already had spoken with him. We have reached a resolution.
City of Detroit versus Ali Obey, case number SB 165919111. Appearance for the record, please.
Rami Hijazi, P82830, on behalf of Mr. Olabi, I would be requesting a waiver of his presence. This is a civil infraction, and I do have authority to move forward today.
With that representation, I'm gonna waive the presence. Is there Officer Lamont Williams here? Officer Lamont Williams, I see Corporal Lamont Williams, I'm sorry. He's in the breakout room. What's the offer? Let's see if we can bring him out.
Your Honor, the offer was to submit the Better Driver Improvement course, and then the prosecutor reduce it down to a limited access speed 1 to 5. I have submitted it to both you and the prosecutor. If you just do a search of his last name, you will see that in your email on the subject line.
I saw that this morning. And you're an officer of the court. I'm accepting your representation that it was there as well. But I did see an email from
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Corporal Williams, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Put your appearance on the record, please.
Good morning, Corporal Lamont Williams, badge 4198, Detroit Police.
Good morning. There's been worked out limited access 1 to 5. I do have in my email. I'll attach it to the file that Mr. Obey did take the class, and I'll put that in the file. So with that, I will find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5, $125, and tell your client to pay it by February 24th, 2025. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your time this morning.
And best of luck to you, both.
You as well.
Do you have anybody else?
No, sir, I'm in Wagner, but other than that, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, best of luck. Be safe out there.
You too. Thank you.
That was obeyed. Ali obeyed. A lot. All right. Now, let's continue on. City of Detroit, well, let's say this, maybe the state of Michigan, wrote this ticket versus Timothy O'Neill, case number N446130001. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. O'Neill. Timothy Lewis O'Neill.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counsel.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Well, enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond, Mr. O'Neill, if they allege that he was fishing without a license. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. O'Neill. I don't know what the offer is for this. I'm gonna have you wait on Mr. Berry. He's gonna speak with the city. Join the breakout room. Mr. Berry is going to speak to the city and see what they want to offer to resolve this. Keep in mind, if you don't like the resolution, sir, you have an absolute right to a trial. We'll give you a trial date for it. So join the breakout room and wait on Mr. Berry, okay? Pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gentili.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Leone, P45513 on behalf of Ms. Gentili. Judge, I am with authority today. However, Judge, we pre-tried the case and there is no offer that's being made at this point.
To stop on a stop sign?
That's correct, Judge.
What's going on with that?
Well, I did speak to the officer as well as the prosecutor, Judge, and the officer's not willing to budge on this particular matter for his reasons. I don't think there was anything exceptional with the circumstances. I don't think there was a cooperation issue. I just think it's an issue that the officer doesn't want to make a decision to allow an amendment.
So what do you want to do?
Your Honor, I haven't had this happen in 30 3 years of practicing law. I'm not saying I'm anything special, but I have represented my clients with authority, and obviously judges have allowed that. Today, there's no offer. I just can't plead her to it without being an offer. I would respectfully ask Judge that we adjourn this matter. I did actually tell her that I would represent her today on it, so I feel somewhat responsible for that. I don't mean to curtail Your Honor's docket, but this hasn't happened.
Let me stop you. Mr. Bowman, what's going on?
Yes. Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with officer. He explained to me as well as counsel the reasons that his position is that this ticket is as charged, and that's where we are.
So what I'm suspecting is what Mr. Leone wants is he wants an opportunity to allow his client to appear now, because in 33 years of practicing law, he did not anticipate not getting an offer on a failure to stop. Is that correct, Mr. Leone?
It is, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Well, what is your response to that, Mr. Bowman?
Your Honor, I'm ready. My officer is ready. Today is the date for the formal hearing.
All right. So, in an effort to, I routinely waive the presence of the appearance on a civil infraction for represented counsels, because generally these cases work themselves out. I don't want to put Mr. Leone at a disadvantage in this case, because he probably would need to hear from his client about the facts and circumstances, and I'm sure his client would want to be here as well. When can you get your client back in here, Mr. Leone?
Judge, I literally just got off a plane an hour ago. I can call and see if she can be available in the very near future. I would ask for some time, Judge, a week or two.
All right, let's come back on February 24th. February 24th for a formal hearing on this. Both your client and Officer Daniel. Officer Daniel, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Did you already do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, very good. So let's come back with your client on February 24th, 2025 at 8:30.
Thank you very much.
All right. Best of luck to you. Be safe out there, Officer Daniel. I'll see you back at 8:30 on, or maybe before, but at least by 8:30. All right.
Yep. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Counsel, have a good day.
Mr. Bowman, may I speak to you in the breakout room, please?
Yes, Ms. Bradfield.
Thank you so much. Okay, 4.
Let's go ahead with Latimer. So we're starting from the top where people came in the order that they came in. Latimer here.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Kevon Latimer, case number SP 165-1438, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 165-41481. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Latimer. Please state your name for the record.
Kevon Latimer.
All right, Mr. Latimer, well, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Harris, speak to Mr. Latimer in a breakout room. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Latimer. Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, we'll give you a trial date. Join the room, please.
Your Honor, before we go into that breakout room, just wondering if there was a request for an appointed attorney.
I do not see one.
Okay.
Yeah. Join the room, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record. Are we ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, the prosecution makes no offer, and my client stands ready to enter a plea as charged.
So, yeah, well, I don't know why he doesn't just set a trial date, but you want to do that, sir?
Do you think it'd be better for me to set a trial date?
I can't give you any advice. You got a lawyer that you spoke with, and I imagine your lawyer went over all that stuff with you.
Okay.
So you want to plead as charged?
Yes.
All right, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine.
Yes.
Not I don't understand.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Do you understand that that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
I don't even have a ticket in front of me, Mr. Berry. Do you understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Berry, does that change your, I don't have a ticket in front of me. That doesn't necessarily mean that there does not one exist, but I imagine it's got to be it's not one that's computer generated. It's an N ticket, N446130001. Does that change your
No, it does not, Your Honor.
You put the request out? All right. Well, your client's going to have to tell us what he did then.
Yes, Your Honor. He's prepared so to do.
All right. All right, Mr. O'Neill, let me carry you back to June 19th. Oh, 01?
Yes, sir.
01?
Mr. Bowman? Mr. Bowman, yes. Either talk to Mr. Bowman or
yes,
or set a trial. All right. I'll pass the matter. Give me a minute, Mr. O'Neill. Let's see here. That's why I don't have a ticket. All right. Now we're waiting on. I'm just going to dismiss the case. Dismiss.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Age of ticket. Best of luck to you, Mr. O'Neill.
Thank you, Judge.
Glenn. Darion Glenn.
Yes.
All right. Be safe out there, Mr. O'Neill. Best of luck to you, and you can free to leave. Sign off.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's call it. You're in the wrong courtroom, sir. You're supposed to be here on the 24th, on 2 Mondays from now.
They gave me 3 different court dates.
Yeah, but you have a probable cause conference. You gotta go, you have a probable cause conference, and Judge, you need to be in Judge Jefferson's courtroom right now. Patricia Jefferson, let's call over there to make sure that which courtroom is that? Oh. He's been in here since first thing in the morning. 439. It's Darion Levante Abdullah Glenn. Darion Glenn. 439, Mr. Glenn. Go sign in there right now. We're gonna call and let them know you're here.
Can I have the meeting number for it? This was the only
Meeting
meeting
number is 360-439-0000. Come back here on the 24th.
Okay, thank you.
439 is the meeting number. All right. Let's move down to what's that? Gillis Bartops. Gillis Bartop. Are you there? Baytop?
Yes, I am here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. I can't see my video, but I understand that you do have to see me. Like I've turned my camera on.
Well, you just got to come into the camera.
Okay, well.
Oh, no, there's something else wrong with yours. City of Detroit versus Charmaine Gillis Baytop, case number SP163-23031. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gillis Baytop.
Charmaine Gillis Baytops.
All right, something is wrong with her device. She's got her camera on. You're on some sort of computer, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
In the computer, does it have a camera, do you know?
Yes, it does. Like I work from home and I use my camera
go down to the video button and see what's going on. So you should know.
I have multiple times. It say like even before you start, we have to test everything. Well, it doesn't test the camera, it just tests the mic and the hearing. But like my camera is on and it's like I normally use it daily. So I don't understand. It's an integrated camera. It's not anything on. I don't have a background up or anything. And I can see everybody else. And I've been here like, you know, first thing this morning and I just have not seen myself.
All right, well, we don't
so I didn't know if you guys had my video off and had me muted and but I just have not seen myself.
All right, let's see if we can get her in the breakout room at least and get her updated offer. This is false ID case. So join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry. He's probably gonna go get you an updated offer first, and if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room.
Okay, can I say something?
No.
Okay.
You say lawyer, please.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay.
Is Miss Bradfield there? Not yet. All right, let's go back on the record with let's pass that matter. And let's go back on the record with Mr. Latimer. Mr. Latimer, you want a trial date and a appointed counsel, is that correct? Miss Harris, they're still talking. All right, so now we're in a little bit of a holding pattern now because we don't have a lawyer.
Your Honor.
Let's see if we can, yes.
Can you tell me what time Mr. Latimer was docketed for?
Latimer was docketed for 8:30.
Thank you. 8:35.
Is that Ms. Harris back? Yes. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Latimer. Mr. Latimer, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do? Oh, he wants a trial date and appointed counsel, correct?
Well, Your Honor, he would like to have counsel appointed first so that he can discuss the best decision with regards to choosing the type of trial. And I'm placing his contact information in the chat now.
I think you're a very good counsel to advise him on that. Right?
Your
Honor. You're a very good counsel to advise him on anything, but just to know whether he wants a judge or a jury trial. But
so I did explain the difference. If we could have a bench trial date reserved, and then should his counsel and he feel that it's a different decision, if the court will allow them to then switch that if needed, it would be appreciated.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Latimer?
Yes, sir.
Giving you 2 dates. One date is going to be pre-trial date for March the 20th, 2025. That's really pretty much the most important date that you have, because that'll be the next time I need to see you. The other day will give you a trial date on April the 3rd, 2025. That may change depending on, I've got the file marked, need an appointed counsel. I've got your contact address. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney, then I will get one appointed to you on the spot on that date, okay?
Okay. So yeah, I gotta be.
Ask him what time for pre-trial date.
What time? What time on the 20th?
8:30. 8:30.
Okay.
I guess he's got 2 counsels there.
Sorry, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you. Very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Have a blessed day.
City of Detroit versus Anthony Valdez Gibson. Case numbers SP 9826231, U34773018, 1848405541, 18514275, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gibson, please state your name for the record.
Anthony Gibson.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Seemed like this disorderly conduct, seemed like he paid that. Seems like he paid. Anthony Gibson.
Yes, sir.
Where are you, sir?
I'm at a homeless shelter working as security guard right now. I don't get off until 12.
Very good. All right. So it seemed like he paid that. That was a 2018 case. I'm gonna just close that out. Go talk to him about these other cases. I have a no insurance, driver's license suspended twice, and a no unregistered, untitled. 18. They seem to be pretty old cases. You have a valid license, sir?
No, not at the moment. I have a ticket in St. Clair Shores, and then I wanted to get these clear in Detroit as well.
Well, these are not gonna stop you from getting a license on it. Okay. We're gonna call a warrant or a not guilty plea on his behalf. Go speak to Ms. Harris, and keep in mind you get off. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a break room and let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Okay, thank you.
Are these all 2018 cases?
I think the one S9 is the old case number as well. Let me see. I'll give you the date on that one. Matter of fact, that other one of the cases that was closed out that went along with that ticket. But let's see. This is 2019, so 2018, 2019 case. Join the room, please.
Okay.
All right.
Your Honor, I'm ready on 4 clients.
All right, let's get the City of Detroit. This is going to be Gurney Galvis Tavara. This is the City of Detroit. Do you have Madam Interpreter here?
Hola.
Yes, Your Honor.
Versus Gurney Galvis Tavara. Case number SP 155-28851. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of the client, but Your Honor, that client was never in the breakout room.
Okay.
I could tell you the 4 people that did enter the breakout room that I'm ready
And then
on.
why my camera's not working? I hate this.
Just give us, Baytop, your voice is working though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, give me the first one, Miss,
Enrique Guevara.
all right, let me get that one. Enrique Guevara. Let me, Mr. Bowman, Mr. Bowman put this big cinnamon roll, and I'm smelling it now. I think he wanted to put me to sleep or something. Enrique Guevara. Where is he on the docket, Miss Bradfield?
8:45.
8:45. Look at the big brains on Mr. Berry. Quick to the draw there, Mr. Berry. And I still don't see it. Right, well, I'm not looking at 8:45. Enrique Guevara.
Oh, right up there.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Berry.
Certainly.
I saw Pulp Fiction this past weekend, so.
Miss Galvez, please keep your line muted. If we can have the interpreter.
Señora Galvez, por favor, apague el micrófono.
It's the City of Detroit versus Enrique Guevara, case number SB 165-06291. Appearance for the please.
Este es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Enrique Guevara. El número de caso SP 165-062-91. Digan sus nombres para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Daphne Bradfield, P 70578, on behalf of Mr. Guevara.
Licenciada Bradfield, cédula profesional P 70578, representando al señor Guevara.
Mr. Guevara, please unmute your device and state your name.
Señor Guevara, por favor, prende su micrófono y diga su nombre para que conste en actas.
Enrique Guevara.
Enrique Guevara.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment for him to come into compliance. He needs to provide an English translation of his driver's license.
Su señoría, estamos pidiendo un aplazamiento para que él pueda cumplir. Él necesita mandar a traducir su licencia.
All right, I'm going to enter not guilty on his behalf, give him a $0 bond.
Voy a sentar una contestación de no culpable y la multa será $0.
I'll give him a March the 27th pre-trial date
Tiene que regresar el 27 de marzo
at 8:30 a.m.
a las 8:30 de la mañana.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Bueno, que tenga buen día, señor. Suerte. Ya se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias, señoría.
The next person I'm ready on is Adrian Guzman.
Señor Adrián Guzmán, por favor, prende su micrófono.
He's on 835 docket, hyphenated name.
Give me the correct Gianos. Give me the correct pronunciation of his last name, full last name.
I don't know if I have it written down correctly, Your Honor. I have Arguimon. Is it TES?
No, ZONES. ARGIMZONES.
This is difficult because this is the first time the interpreter's ever seen this last name. Arguimon.
You've had a lot more experience than I have too. But
I know. This is the first time I've ever seen this.
Ask him.
Señor Guzmán, ¿cómo se pronuncia su segundo apellido? Señor Guzmán, prende su micrófono, por favor.
Yes, I'll unmute himself.
Sí. Tiene que, ok, ¿cómo se pronuncia el segundo apellido?
Arginsones.
Arginsones?
Sí, señora.
Arginsones is the second last name. The first last name is Guzman.
This is the city of Detroit versus Adrian Guzman Argisones. Case numbers SP 1652993, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Adrián Guzmán Argisones. Número de caso 165 299 31. Casos 1, 2 y 3. Digan su nombre para que conste en el acto, por favor.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Guzman Arguzones. Please state your full name for the record.
Licenciada Bradfield, en representación del señor Guzmán Arguzones, ¿puede decir su nombre para que conste en el acta, señor?
Adrián Andrés Guzmán Argensones.
Adrián Andrés Guzmán Arguzones.
Your Honor, we would like to ask for an adjournment of this matter for him to come into compliance by providing an English translation of his license.
Su señoría, estamos pidiendo un aplazamiento en este caso para que él pueda mandar a traducir a la licencia.
Pre-trial, March the 27th, 2025 at 8:30. If there's nothing further, Mr. Guzman, have a very good rest of your day.
Tiene que comparecer nuevamente el 27 de marzo, anótelo, señor, a las 8:30 de la mañana. Si no tiene más preguntas por el momento, ya se puede retirar. Que tenga buen día.
All right, let me get back for 1 second, Ms. Bradfield, and get Ms. Harrison.
Marzo 27 a las 8, señorita.
8:30. He's just repeating the date, Your Honor. 27 de marzo a las 8:30, al mismo código de Zoom.
Okay, muchas
Nothing further, have a very good rest of your day, sir, and best of luck to you.
Si no hay más por el momento, ya se puede retirar, señor. Buena suerte.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Very well. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gibson. Mr. Gibson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates you want a trial date, right? Where's Mr. Gibson? You have to unmute yourself. Mr. Gibson, unmute yourself, please.
Your Honor, he was having a little bit of a connection issue. Could we? Oh, he's back.
Here we go.
Mr. Gibson's indicated you wanted a trial date, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, trial date's gonna be April the 3rd at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Very well. Miss Loretta Leonard. Loretta Leonard. Review. I don't see why it should even be a review here, because she has all civil infractions. She's not responding, so we're gonna go down.
Leonard, I'm right here.
Yeah, how are you, Miss Leonard? I don't see where you have anything that needs to be under review. You got this driving license disallowing you paid it, Miss Leonard, so that's dismissed. This other one.
To make it to Secretary of State because I have been sick and so has been my kid.
I'm not really worried about that. That's gonna be on you now. I'm just looking at your cases, ma'am, and the rest of the cases are just civil infractions that you owe. So you can take that up with the court, all right?
Sure.
You're done with me, Miss Leonard. You paid it. Best of luck to you. I wish you best of luck on getting healthy and you and your kids getting healthy real soon. You should be able to go to the Secretary of State. I don't see anything preventing you, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Gordon, Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon. Is Eric Gordon here? All right, so I don't hear from Mr. Gordon. I'm trying to get you going on someone, Miss Sarah, so I tried that name and I don't hear from him. Here he is right here. Officer Martin, good morning to you. So it's past.
Good morning, how are you?
Yep, we have Eric Gordon, so you can take care of Eric Gordon, Miss Harris. Give me 1 second, Officer Martin. If your defendant has not showed up by now, we will get you out of here. City of Detroit versus Eric William Gordon, case number SP 1653183, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gordon, please state your name for the record.
Is Officer Patman here? Mr. Gordon, unmute yourself, please.
Yes, this is Eric Gordon.
Good morning to you. Today is the date set for a trial.
Your Honor?
Yes.
I would be happy to take a dismissal. I have it marked differently.
I'll do you. Let me see. What's at 9 a.m.? I don't know why it does. Oh, maybe I'm reading it wrong. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm reading. All right, pre-trial. It's because Patman, he pretty much always shows up to pre-trial date. He owes $288, Miss Harris. He if he pays that $288, he can potentially set himself up to bring a valid driver's license, and they have 8 times that for a pre-trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Miss Harris is gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind, Mr. Gordon, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, I understand.
Join the room, please. All right, Mr. Berry, Miss Gillis Baytop. Let's go back past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Gillis Baytop. I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client seeks a trial date, Your Honor. I want her to have appointed counsel.
All right, that's what you want, Ms. Baytop?
I actually wanted to be dismissed.
I'm sure everybody in here wants the same thing.
Okay, but my husband and my son wrote tickets for the same egregious, erroneous situation, and I don't understand why we're not all together, because we were in the same car accident, wrote the same tickets by the same
Let me say this. You're starting to talk too much. Okay. All right. Let me just say that. So either you want to appoint a counsel or not.
I just want the situation to be over.
Well, I'm just going to give her a trial date. April the 3rd, ma'am, 2025 at 9 a.m. And next time, make sure your camera works. Okay.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. All right, let me get you Mr. Berry on Owens, and then I'll get back to Ms. Bradfield. And then I see Mr. Officer Martin. Let me check on yours as well. Does your defendant show up? You see your defendant, Officer Sharon Owens? Is Sharon Owens here?
Yes, I am.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It appears that one case has been dismissed and the other case has been dismissed. You're Sharon Marie Owens?
Yes, I am.
Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Lot
Am I done, Your Honor?
You are done.
Thank you.
April the 3rd, ma'am, April the 3rd.
Yep,
Your
have
Honor?
a great rest of your day as well.
What were her charges before she logs off?
Well, she was there for an insurance file, a false insurance, and she's already told us that she got pulled over by the police. She got in an accident. Somebody got into the accident. So she's already talked too much already.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the false whatever part of the
I
situation.
know, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure either. That's the allegation. We have to give the officer an opportunity to come in and respond.
Yeah, she might benefit, one second. She might benefit from having counsel appointed, Your Honor.
I don't think so. She said she just wants to get it over with. And I asked her a number of times if she wanted counsel. She never responded. Let her go. We'll come back April the 3rd.
It's actually not false insurance, it's false info on ID. So video would be needed for that if she maintained that she didn't do that, Your Honor. And Ms. Gillis do not respond.
What I'm saying is that I think anybody in here on that day can respond to that. And I asked her a number of times. I think that Mr. Berry was the person that wanted to see, that suggested that she gets an appointed counsel, and I was gonna grant her that opportunity for an appointed counsel, but I asked her 2 or 3 times if she wanted that appointed counsel, and she told me the very first time that she just wants it dismissed. The second time I asked her about appointed counsel, she goes into these facts and situations so I don't know what to do for her.
Well, Your Honor, if we can, on her behalf, we are respectfully requesting that discovery be made available on her next court date so that if House Counsel, in fact, has to review it, it is available and there are no further adjournments. Please and thank you.
Mr. Bowman?
I'm sorry, I was talking with some officers. Who are we referring to now?
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gillis Baytop.
Gillis Baycott. And what time is Gillis Baycott?
I think it was 8:30.
I got it 8:35.
8:35.
I think I gave you. Is it Charmaine?
Okay.
Yes. I put it up here because I just put it for a trial. All right, so we're back on the record with Ms. Gillis Baytop. Off the record, I just decided I put Ms. Gillis Baytop in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry spoke with her. I don't know what the conversation was. When Mr. Berry comes out, Ms. Gillis Baytop comes out. Mr. Berry suggested that she needs a appointed attorney for this. I asked Ms. Gillis Baytop, does she want an appointed attorney? She indicated she just wants the case dismissed. And then I asked her again about that, and she indicated that she was in a vehicle that was in an accident, and she doesn't know what's going on. The other people in the vehicle got tickets as well, and she shouldn't be here for this or something of that nature. Is that correct, Ms. Gillis Baytop?
To a certain extent.
All right. Well, to a certain extent, did I just outline a sort of to a certain extent what you just told me? All right. See, there we go again. April the 3rd. I'm not doing any more with this. April the 3rd. I'll just mark the file. Request for discovery made.
I would rather do whatever the young lady who kind of spoke on my behalf, who actually seems like she's trying to help me. I would do whatever she suggests. As far as whatever, the lawyer was not really helpful at all. He didn't really listen to me. And
all right. I think we're going to try to get you attorney appointed.
Listen, request for discovery made on February the 11th, 2025. Mr. Bowman, please mark your file for that. It'll be just one, it's just one count of false info on ID. And that's it.
Got it, Your Honor.
April the 3rd, Ms. Gillis Baytop, best of luck to you, okay? City of Detroit versus Janella Lott, case number SP 1614781. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Barrett.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lott.
Janella Lott.
Good morning to you, Ms. Lott. Today is
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a I don't really see
pre-trial.
Pre-trial?
Yes.
Pre-trial, Ms. Lott. Do you have a valid license? No, you
No, I
probably
don't.
Mr. Berry, Ms. Lott owes 336, along with another civil infraction, but the 336 is preventing her from getting a license. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with them, and let us know what you want to do when you come out. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, Ms. Lott. All right, join the room, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Ms. Gillis Baytop, you are free to leave, ma'am. April the 3rd. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates you want a trial date, correct?
Correct.
All right, April the 3rd, 2025, 9 a.m. Best of luck to you, all right?
April 3rd?
April the 3rd.
All right, thanks.
Is Juan Gomez here?
He didn't enter the breakout room either, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, let's go down to Lathan. Rebecca Lathan.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm still trying to remember what the person that looks exactly like you's name.
Well, the last time I was in court, you put me in the breakout room with Mr. Berry, and he told me if the officer who wrote the dog ticket didn't show up by 10 a.m. that I could leave. And then I found out I had a warrant issue for my arrest for failure to come to court.
City of Detroit versus Rebecca Lathan, case number B12163521. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of defendant, please state your name.
Rebecca Lathan.
All right, Ms. Lathan, I don't know what happened the last time. Let me see.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. So the last time there was a on 9/27/2024, I'm shortening this up. Okay, so here it goes. The allegation was made, it's a 2020 case. The arraignment was held on 4/29/2020. Or no, 8/17/2021 was scheduled at 1:30. Show cause was entered 3/3/2020. I thought I was shortening it up, but I'm not. No appearance. Show cause was entered. Then we go down to, I guess, on 3/3, there was a defendant failed to appear. That's 2022. Warrant was sent out. Then we get all the way up to 6/20/2024. Warrant was canceled. Scheduled for arraignment on bench warrant on 7/8/2024.
And that's when she didn't show up.
But she's not supposed to show up then.
Well, that's what Mr. Berry said in the breakout room.
Please, hold on. The officer does not have to show up unless it's a trial date. So arraignment on the bench warrant was held on 7/8/2024. A trial date was set for 9/27/2025. On 9/27/2025, I wasn't here, Judge Kenneth King was here, pled not guilty. The proceeding was held, and another trial date was 12/3/2024. On 12/3/2024, defendant failed to appear. So I'm assuming that it was a mix-up and Ms. Lathan did not understand, or something got mixed up in the translation of what occurred, because she showed up twice in a row, 3 times in a row, and it was reset again. So we're gonna have to do it again, Ms. Lathan.
I'm not doing it again. I'll pay the $50. Like I told you, those were not my dogs.
$50. Wait a minute.
Whatever it is. I'm missing work and y'all playing games. Mr. Berry told me if she didn't come,
listen. I'm not gonna sit here. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you talk to me like that. Y'all playing games. I'm not playing any games with you, all right? So you can plead guilty if you want to. I don't care.
It wasn't my dog. My neighbor was killed.
Miss Lathan, let's go in the breakout room and talk, okay? Can I talk to you in the breakout room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put her in the breakout room, or I'll put her in jail. Right?
Dog license.
What did you say?
For a dog license.
Yeah, no, not for a dog license.
And my neighbor was murdered.
For your contemptuous attitude. For your contemptuous attitude.
I got to keep coming down to the court. The man told me that if she didn't show up, I was free to go on trial day. They released me off of the Zoom.
Put her in the breakout room.
Lathan, go to the breakout room, please.
All right, Miss Bradfield, you're in the breakout room with somebody else. Man, this is insane this morning. I came back to a. Let's go back on. Where's Miss Link? Did she leave? All right, so let's do this. It's Raymond. Let's go through the trial names and we can release some of these officers. Burtis Gatewood, he didn't show up, I don't believe. Burtis Gatewood, are you here? I pretty much remember Burtis Gatewood. Raymond Griffin, Raymond Terrell Griffin, are you here? Somebody's on that iPhone that's I guess he may speak with the is Raymond Terrell Griffin here? Is Elijah Gunter here? Elijah Gunter and Philip Lockhart. All right, officers can leave for Raymond Griffin, Elijah Gunter, Philip Lockhart, and Burtis Gatewood. All of you be safe and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do you want me to go to the breakout room real quick? Because I think there's 4 officers on Griffin in the breakout room.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lott. Ms. Lott, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date. She intends to pay that debt to the 36th District Court and go and get her license.
All right, that's what you want to do, Ms. Lott?
Yes, sir.
Trial date is going to be April the 3rd, 2025. If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Lott, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Well, India Greer. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Link, Ms. Dana Link.
Ipson. Gibson.
Where's Miss Link? Lost her again. Officer Houston, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dana Link here. Sorry.
You're here, Officer Houston. For who? I don't see you on here anymore.
For Nakia Gunther.
Oh, Gunther. So who is Blessing?
Blessing?
Oh, no, Dupree. Nakia Gunther. Let's go wait on that. Where's Mr. Dupree? Get Attorney Dupree in here. Give me a second, Miss Officer Houston.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Miss Link. Miss Link.
Yes.
I've given you an opportunity to figure stuff out. What are you gonna do?
I'll pay it by the end of the week.
That came up real quick there.
I mean, I said I had money coming in. I just don't know exactly what date, but I'll make sure it's done by the end of the week.
Well, this is what I gave you an opportunity to tell me that a long time ago. So how am I supposed to believe you now?
That's what I said the first time, Your Honor, that I had money coming in.
You had money coming in. I
I
told
just
you
don't know the specific date.
So you're gonna pay this at the end of this week?
Yes, sir.
So you got the money in now?
I don't have the money in, but I know it's coming in a matter of a couple of days. I just don't know exactly which day of the week it's coming, but it is coming.
We'll see. February 14th, come back that morning.
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you. All right. Is Greer here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is the city of Detroit. Mr. Barry versus India Shalanda Greer. Case number is 214-15708, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the Ms. Greer. State your full name, Ms. Greer.
India Greer.
All right. Good morning to you. Today is the date set for a pre-trial. You have a valid license, registration, and insurance, Ms. Greer?
No, Your Honor.
Go in the breakout room, speak to Mr. Berry. You have an absolute right to a trial. Mr. Berry, I don't see any, let me see before I say that. I don't see anything here that would prevent Ms. Greer from getting a valid driver's license. You have an absolute right to a trial. If you don't like the offer, Ms. Greer, you can set a trial date. Have a conversation with Mr. Berry. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
All righty.
All right. Let's go. Are we ready on anyone, Ms. Harris? Go to Bowman, go to 4 for Ms. Harris, please.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be in here today.
What's your last name?
Luke, Luke. I had called a few days ago, and they rescheduled me for this morning.
You're supposed to be here.
Okay.
Do you have valid insurance and registration?
Yes.
Let's see what you have.
All right. I guess I'll have to go.
Valid insurance and registration. Turn your background off so that when you get ready, we can see it.
Okay. I'm gonna go get. I gotta go get that right now.
Grief.
All right. You're going to Mr. Bowman is in 4. Where's Chris Lee? Chris Lee here?
Did you say Chris Lee, Judge?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Why are you here, Mr. Lee?
Because I had got a
Never paid.
well, Judge, I thought I had addressed this matter.
Like, what was your understanding?
Yes, Judge, I thought I had addressed this matter that throughout the last tickets that set of tickets that I have. But I had got a little notice in the mail.
What was your understanding of addressing the matter?
Yes, I had a court date, maybe including the same ticket.
Understanding. What was the understanding? Let's get to the bottom of it.
Yes, that I was on a payment plan.
I don't see you're on a payment plan. So there's no payment plan. You haven't come down to the court to enter into a payment plan.
Okay.
So I don't see how you understood that you were on the payment plan. So I might have said to you that day, I'll allow a payment plan, but I told you, you have to come down to the courthouse to enter into that payment plan. Let me see it. Do we have his file? Let me see if that ticket says allow. I don't see his name on the docket, first and foremost. Yeah, let me see if this ticket says allow payment plan. It says allow payment plan is in there on December the 2nd. You have to come down to the courthouse and get into that payment plan. All right, give me a minute. Mr. Dupree, where your client, Nakia Gunther.
Good morning, Judge. I apologize. I had this set in my calendar for a different date. I'm not sure how that happened. I did not send her a reminder to be here today. I don't know if she is here. Essentially, if the court will give me a little bit of time, I can try to get a hold of her and try to get her on Zoom.
All right, we'll give you some time.
Thank you,
The
Judge.
officer is here.
Very good, Judge. I am very sorry.
Your Honor, I was speaking with Ms. Harris, reaching resolution on Rebecca Lathan.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lathan. You know, Ms. Lathan, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Where is she? She's still in the breakout room?
Yeah, because Ms. Harris is probably speaking with her. Now, I saw Mr. Dupree's face.
No, you know something. I guess everybody, when the individuals, all they got to do is come in here and dog me out, and then they get a dismissal. That's messed up, Mister. And that's all they got to do. Dog the judge out. We gonna give you a dismissal. Y'all hear that?
Sometimes even the judge gets caught up in the bureaucracy of the judicial system.
I see. See, that's one of them $1,000
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Lawyer tongues right there, making it up, make me feel. You even make the judge feel better about it.
That's right.
You get a senator role.
Oh, listen, does anybody want a piece of this? Yeah, I want to stop right. If I didn't have so many people waiting on me, I'd stop right now. I ain't that cinnamon roll. All right. Where are we? Let's get to. All right. Miss Bradfield can come out, and she could just do one at a time. All right. So let's go back on the record with Miss Lathan. So I just told Mr. Bowman that all you got to do is dog the judge out, and you get a dismissal, right, Miss Harris?
No, Your Honor. You just have to show a bit of passion so that we understand and then we can have a discussion. This was not about the judge, and we apologize.
And I'm sorry for taking my frustration out on you.
Compassion, all I did was call the case, and I listened to Ms. Lathan say what she said, and I just went over all that was into the record. That's all I did. And then Ms. Lathan goes off on me and talking about this was supposed. I don't know what happened the last time. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even the judge when she first came in for the trial.
And she now understands that, Your Honor, it was just a moment of frustration, and we apologize to the court. But we thank you so very much for the time that you did put in and explaining it to her. She just needed to get it explained just one more time. So we appreciate you, Judge.
Just dog the judge out, and you get a dismissal.
I'm sorry. I'm just mad. I'm missing work. I didn't even know I had a second warrant for this.
She needs to stop.
Miss Lathan, we just discussed this.
Miss Lathan, best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bowman. Thank you, Your Honor.
Quite welcome, Ms. Harris. Thank you, Your Honor.
I went and got the paperwork you were asking for, Your Honor.
All right. You never did turn your background off, though. City of Detroit versus Chris Shin Lee.
I think I figured it out.
Case number SP1481171. Appearance for the record, please. Ms. Harris, this is a quick one.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lee, please state your name.
Chris Lee.
All right. $0 bond, not guilty. Review. He didn't pay. He indicated to the court that off the record, that he thought he was in a payment plan, but yet he never came down to get into that payment plan. I don't know how he thought that. Misunderstood. We're going to give him another opportunity, March the 11th, 2025, 8:25. Either come on down, I'm marking the file again, allow payment plans, even though I shouldn't have to. Come on down to the courthouse if you don't pay it by 3/11/2025, March 11th, 2025. Come down to the courthouse and get into that payment plan. You're going to need 20%, I'm told. If you want to pay it at any DIB kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you're not supposed to dib that after your phone. Now we got it on the same page now, Mr. Lee?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No questions.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, March 11th is your next day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thanks.
Ms. Harris, Ms. Bradfield, or she's still working? All right. So, City of Detroit versus Romano Deshaun Luke Jr. Case number SP1216508. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Luke, please state your name for the record.
Romano Deshaun Luke Jr.
Morning to you. Today is date and time set for a show cause.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Let's see what you have.
You want me to send it to you in the chat or just show it to you on the camera?
Just hold it up.
All right, I got.
Let me see. He's got Romano Deshaun Luke Jr. 4-3. That would have been his trial date if he wanted to. So I'll put that down. I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
Okay.
Insurance.
I don't know how to.
Case dismissed, sir. Provide valid documentation. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Waive warrant fees.
Oh, all right. Sorry, Your Honor. One quick thing before I go. I'm actually filing to become a police officer, and my application's on hold because of this. Is there anything that can get sent to me?
It's gonna be gone now.
Okay.
Ms. Harris is I'm gonna get Ms. Mathis to put that in immediately because we want some good police officers out here on the city of Detroit. So best of luck to you, okay? And it's gonna be on the ROA if you need a copy of it. Come down to the court and grab it, or you can print it out at your house.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, all right? Let us
You
know.
too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, this is the Goodner. Where's Goodner? Is this the Goodner off of North End? Letitia Goodner? Where's Goodner? We lost Goodner?
Oh,
Goodner's not here. All right, let's go down to Paul Lee is gone. Chris Lee is gone. Williams gone. Lewis, Geneva Lewis. You there?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Geneva Lewis, case number SB 164511131. Here's for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lewis, please state your name.
Geneva Lewis.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In not guilty plea on your behalf, give her, your client's behalf, give her a $0 bond. Ms. Lewis, the offer's really, it can't get any worse, it can only get better. If you have a trial date, it's gonna be the same offer on the date of the trial. Pay it $240, and we'll dismiss the case, or
Pay $240.
everybody just hears what they want to hear. Maybe I'm not explaining it right. If you want to plead guilty as charged, $240 will be the fine, and we'll dismiss the case. But
no, because it's not me.
All right, there we go.
Date, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
Just speak to her. Join the room, speak to the lawyer. You can explain it better than I can, I guess.
I will try.
All right. Let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Mr. Berry? Oh, he's muted. All right. Corporal Rule Gatewood never showed. Curtis Gatewood never showed.
Capias, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're free to leave. Best of luck. Be safe.
Thank you. You as well.
Are we ready, Mr. Berry? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a bench trial date. My machine says you're preventing me from turning on my video.
I'm not. I don't know what happened. Maybe that helps you. Is that what you want to do, Ms. Greer?
Yes.
I'm going to give you a bench trial date of April the 3rd, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have anything further, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Okay, thanks. So you said April the 3rd. Okay, I got it. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you.
Okay, same to you. Bye-bye.
Marco Gonzalez. Is Miss Bradfield there? Not yet? Okay. Let's go down to.
Hola.
Hold on. Hola. Un momento.
Está bien.
Michelle Guerrero.
Present, Your Honor.
You don't need an interpreter, do you, ma'am?
No. Me?
Good morning.
No. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Where is there?
And I am back, Your Honor.
All right. City of Detroit versus Michelle Guerrero, case number SB 16482-881. Appearance for the record, please.
Owen S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Guerrero.
Michelle Guerrero. Michelle Carmine Guerrero.
Good morning to you. Today is date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Guerrero, I'm gonna get you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an offer. I don't know what the city's gonna offer for that because it's already charged as an open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. If you don't like the offer, ma'am, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Thank you. Yes.
All right, join the room, please, and wait on Mr. Berry.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's go, Ms. Bradfield. Let's get Mr. Eric Gonzalez Fonseca out of here. You ready on him?
Yes, Your Honor.
He was the very first person in the room. All right, let's call it. This is the city of Detroit versus Eric Gonzalez Fonseca, case number SP 165-01611, SP 165-01621. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Eric González Fonseca. Número de caso SP 165-016-21 y el otro caso termina en 1611. Digan su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Eric Antonio González Fonseca.
Eric Antonio González Fonseca.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez Fonseca.
Licenciada Daphne Bradfield, representando al señor González Fonseca.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, he stand mute or waive formal readings.
Para el propósito de la formulación de la acusación, él guarda silencio y renuncia a la lectura formal de cargos.
He also had a civil infraction from the same stop for no proof of registration.
También tiene una infracción civil de la misma detención vial por no tener el vehículo inscrito en el estado.
Okay.
And Your Honor, my client is aware of his trial and formal right. His right to.
I'm sorry, go
ahead. My client is aware of his trial rights and formal hearing rights.
Mi cliente está consciente de su derecho de llevar el caso a juicio y sus derechos formales, derechos o garantías.
He also was given an opportunity to adjourn this court date to speak to an immigration attorney.
También le hemos dado una oportunidad de aplazar esta audiencia, dándole la oportunidad de hablar con un abogado de migración.
After informing him that entering a guilty plea may have an effect on his immigration status.
Después de explicarle que asentar una contestación de culpable pudiera posiblemente afectar su situación migratoria aquí.
He has declined to do so.
Él rehusó hacerlo.
And knowing all of this, he still would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation.
Y aún así, él le gustaría contestar culpable y aceptar el acuerdo del fiscal.
Is that correct, sir?
¿Es correcto, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
And the offer is, if he was to plead to the driver offense, it will be amended to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and the registration charge will be dismissed.
Que si él contesta culpable al cargo que tiene que ver con el conductor, será una reducción en la gravedad del cargo a permitir a una persona sin licencia conducir y el otro cargo de no tener registro será desestimado.
All right. Raise your right hand, please.
Señor, levante su mano derecha, por favor.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Juro, afirma decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Sí, lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
Now you put your hand down.
Ya puede bajar la mano.
Okay.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Usted entiende que la penalidad máxima posible para este delito es hasta 93 días de cárcel y o $500 de multa. ¿Entiende usted eso?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Usted entiende que tiene el derecho absoluto de llevar el caso a juicio si quisiera.
Sí.
Yes.
Ms. Bradfield went over your other advice or rights to breakout room, did she not?
La licenciada Bradfield le revisó sus 8 derechos con usted cuando estábamos en la sala para grupos pequeños, ¿sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta sobre sus derechos?
No, no.
No, no.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Y usted entiende, al aceptar el acuerdo, usted está renunciando todos esos derechos.
Okay, está bien.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it, and has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y alguien le ha prometido algo fuera de lo conversado aquí en actas?
No, no, nada.
No, nothing.
All right, let me draw your attention back to November the 26th, 2024, around 5:09 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Junction and Toledo. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Dirigiendo su atención al 26 de noviembre de 2024, a eso de las 5:09 de la noche, usted tenía contacto con una agente de policía en Detroit, en la zona de Junction con Toledo. ¿Se acuerda de eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Estaba conduciendo un auto?
Sí, correcto.
Yes, correct.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
El agente de policía pidió que usted le mostrara una licencia vigente.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
Usted no pudo hacerlo, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Correct.
And why is that?
¿Y por qué no?
¿Cómo puedo decir?
How can I say?
Do you have a license or not?
¿Tiene una licencia, sí o no?
No tengo licencia.
I don't have a license.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing dismiss
Muy
the other
bien.
matter.
Voy a determinar que su cliente es culpable de ese delito. Voy a desestimar el otro caso.
With the stipulation of probable cause.
Con una estipulación de causa probable.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
Así lo estipulamos, su señoría.
All right, fine is going to be $240. I'll dismiss upon payment. When can you pay it?
La multa será un total de $240. El caso será desestimado al recibir el pago. ¿Cuándo puede pagarlo?
El martes.
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday of next week?
¿Martes de la próxima semana?
Sí.
Yes.
Come back February 19th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If you don't have anything further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Your Honor, clarification for the interpreter. It must be paid by February 19th. Is that correct?
February 18th, he said he was gonna pay it, but February 19th is good. That's the day I want him to come back.
But you want him to come back to court on the 19th?
Yes, to make sure it's paid.
Thank you. Señor, tome nota. Yo quiero que usted comparezca nuevamente el 19 de febrero del 2025 para asegurar que usted ha pagado la multa. Tiene hasta el 18 de febrero para pagar los $240. Se puede pagar en persona en el tribunal, se puede pagar en los sucursales de DivDat, se puede pagar por teléfono o presencial en la ventanilla.
Ok, muchísimas gracias.
Okay, thank you so much.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Buena suerte, señor. Que tenga buen día. Ya se puede retirar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Miss Bradfield, go in the breakout room and talk to Miss Galvez. I'm gonna put her in breakout room 15.
Madam Interpreter?
Yes.
Madam Interpreter, breakout room 15, please.
Okay.
If you could let her know that. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Señora Galvis, por favor, presione el botón cuando aparezca en pantalla, donde dice join, para pasar a la sala para grupos pequeños y así hablar con su abogada.
Sí.
Can you kindly let me know when she's left so I can leave?
She has not joined yet.
Señora, por favor,
She's in there now. She's in there now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record, Ms. Guerrero. Ms. Guerrero, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Guerrero?
Yes, Your Honor.
April the 3rd, 2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you as well.
This is the City of Detroit versus Stephen Edward Lewis, Mr. Berry. Case number SP 1643441, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Stephen Edward Lewis, did we lose him? No, he's on mute. Unmute yourself, please.
I'm here. Stephen Edward Lewis. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a
show cause.
Show cause. Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would stand muted.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lewis, there is a civil infraction attached with this. I don't have any issue of setting aside to defend if the people do not. It's a failure to stop at a stop. Breakout room, Mr. Lewis, speak to Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an offer. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Dupree, have you spoken to your client?
Yes, Judge. He says he's here. I assume he's one of the two unlabeled users.
Nikia Jamar Gunther.
Yes.
It's the City of Detroit versus Nikia Jamar Gunther, case number U696365524. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Dupree, PED 0132 for the defendant. Mr. Gunter, would you state your name, please?
Nikia Jamar Gunter.
Judge, this matter is set for trial today. I have to apologize to the court. Both my client and I had a different trial date of March 21st. I'm not sure how that happened, but I had that in my calendar. And then when I called him this morning and told him he had trial this morning, he said, no, our trial's in March. So we both had that impression. Regardless, I'm not prepared for trial today. I've not reviewed the discovery. There's also a potential conflict of interest in this case. I was accidentally appointed to represent two individuals, both arrested during this single enforcement action. So I would need to address that conflict of interest, probably by withdrawing from the other case or by talking to both defendants to see if they're both good with me representing them. One way or another, Judge, I would not be able to proceed to trial today.
Officer Houston, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, officer. Good morning, Officer Houston, Detroit Police Department, badge 2614.
All right, good morning. Mr. Dupree, did you speak to Mr. Bowman yet?
I did not yet speak to Mr. Bowman. We did speak on the pre-trial date back in January, and that's when we'd set a bench trial date. So but I think at this point, Judge, what I'd be asking for is if we could actually set this for a pre-trial on March the 17th. That's when the other defendant's case is set for a show cause hearing, so that we can work out the conflict of interest.
Speak to Mr. Bowman, all right?
Okay, will do, Judge.
Mr. Bowman, go to 4, please. All right, let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates to me that you want a trial date. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so trial date is going to be March the 3rd, April the 3rd, 2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, gets me down to Gaines.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Get out of it.
It's the city of Detroit versus Danielle Gaines, case number SB 159-03771. Appearance for the record, please.
Jerica Harris on behalf of defendant Gaines. Please state your name for the record.
Danielle Gaines.
Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench.
Arraignment. For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea. Go to 4, Mr. Bowman. Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Gaines, I don't see you. All right, good morning to you. Go ahead.
I had got like 3 tickets. I paid 2 of them, and then I had a no insurance one, but I missed court like 2 or 3 times. So this is, I think it's supposed to be for the missing court, I guess. I'm not sure. I had to go get a warrant listed. So I went downtown, and then they gave me this court date. But I don't see the ticket when I like look up my name in the system. I don't even see the ticket popping up.
I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Strike that. I'm going to dismiss the case for paying related civil infraction. If it's nothing further, Ms. Gaines, have a very good day and best of luck to you. Where's Danielle Gaines?
Thank you. You too.
Oh, man. Let's go call where's this file? Yes. All right. You going to 4, Mr. Bone, Mr. Berry?
I'm trying to get there, Your Honor. Having trouble.
I'll move you.
Thank you.
Do I need to be anywhere other than in the main room right now?
In 4.
4? Okay.
Let's call, where's Joe Gonzalez? Let's call it City of Detroit versus Joe Gonzalez. Case number SP 1572486, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Jerica Harris. behalf of defendant Gonzalez, please state your name for the record.
Joe Gonzalez.
Today is the date and time. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a
Arraignment. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's your client want to do?
We're requesting a check of the license. It seems like some information was given to my client regarding these are the tickets that may be holding up the license.
Well, I don't know about that. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gunther. Mr. Gunther, I've given you I've given your counsel an opportunity to speak to the opposing counsel. What's going to happen?
Judge, I believe that we're in agreement to reset this matter for a pretrial to make sure I can address the potential conflict of interest.
And the show cause on the other cases because the other person didn't show up that day?
That's correct, Judge. And so that would be the easiest thing is if he doesn't show for the show cause, it's a capias. And at time of capias, my appointment automatically ends for his case. So then it's just
March
done
17th?
altogether. Yes, Your Honor, March 17th.
Mr. Gunther, you understand that?
Yes.
March 17th. Go ahead.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, is that a pretrial date or is that a new trial date?
Why don't we set it for a trial date?
Judge, I think I would request the pretrial because if the other person does show up, then I have to address the conflict, and I wouldn't want to do that on a trial date.
March 17th, 2025 at 8:30, pretrial. Best of luck to you and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gunther, best of luck to you.
Chair, could you place me in two?
Have a good day.
I can do that.
Say what?
Still Joe Gonzalez.
Joe Gonzalez, I have. Are we ready on Joe Gonzalez?
We were checking the license for some information.
Did you run it?
Oh, come out yet.
Are we ready, Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who are we on?
Miss Galvez.
All right, not licensed. This is Joe Gonzalez. Insurance, no proof. Effective from 12/20/2024 to 1/18/2025. Out of Rochester Hills. Romulus failed to comply with judgment and no insurance. Effective, it was reinstated 1/26/2024. Romulus, same day, that's the same thing. It's not the same thing as it was a drug while license suspended, but I have a Lincoln, I have an Allen Park. Suspension. Effective for the no insurance 12/7/2024 to 1/5/2025. I don't know if the drug while license suspended was ever, they pled guilty on that. It just looks like your client probably just needs to go to the Secretary of State. But I don't know. No insurance out of here. That was 2022, pled guilty. That didn't show up on the, on ours, so that must be taken care of. I don't see a, I do. That was reinstated. Yeah, I think your client just never went to Secretary of State.
I did. I got my license here, but it got suspended again.
It's not valid.
Okay.
So it's something wrong with your license. Let's go back on the record with Joe Gonzalez. What do you want to do with this stuff, Ms. Harris? What's your client want to do with it?
My advice would be to visit the Secretary of State, and if we could set this for a pretrial to garner more information. Are you in agreement with that?
When was the last time? When was the last time you've been to the Secretary of State?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. So 2 months ago.
Yeah, and that's when I found out that I had warrants for my arrest. I think it was in Romulus.
But
and
you knew at that time your license. You knew at that time your license wasn't valid. When did you get that license?
I got this license on 05/8/2024.
Okay, so say that again, 0 what?
05/08/2024.
05/2024. Okay, so essentially, that Romulus probably suspended your license, and the Rochester Hills. You may have to go back again. Maybe it just doesn't get unsuspended once you take care of these cases. I'm going to give you another. What was the date set for, Ms. Harris?
Arraignment, Your Honor.
And that's probably why she didn't get a license either. So I'm going to give you a $0 bond on this case, and I'm going to give you a pretrial, or that was arraignment on the bench warrant, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to give you a pretrial of March the 20th. So if the bench warrant was affecting you from getting a license, that should be recalled today. And I'm told it goes through instantly once Ms. Mathis puts it in the system. But I would go to the, I would try to go to the Secretary of State and get a license.
Okay, or get this one reinstated.
Well, that's what they're gonna do. They're probably it's a new picture and everything. They'll probably just have you'll probably get reinstated. I don't see anything preventing you from doing that.
Okay.
But you have to talk to the Secretary of State about it. All right.
All right.
All right. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day, and I'll see you back on March the 30th at 8:30.
March 30th
at 8:30. You have any further questions?
No.
All right. I'll see you back March 30th. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. What about Galvez, Miss Harris? I mean, Miss Bradfield. Are we ready on her?
Yes, Your Honor.
And where is she on the docket?
She's actually under I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Galvez, Gurney Galvez Trevia. This is the city of Detroit versus Gurney Galvez Trevia Tavara. Case number SP Tavera. Very good. I'm sorry. SP 155-28851. Appearance for the record, please.
Ese es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Grinea Juliana Galvis Tavera. Número de caso 155-288-51. Digan su nombre para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Miss Galvez Tavera. State your name for the record.
Licenciada Daphne Bradfield en representación de la señorita Galvis Tavera. Diga su nombre para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Griney.
Your full name.
Renee. Su nombre completo.
Griney Juliana Galvis Tavera.
Renee Juliana Galvis Tavera.
Your Honor, for purpose of arraignment, she stand mute and waive formal readings as if the warrant be recalled.
Su señoría, ella guarda silencio, renuncia la instrucción de cargos y que si se puede retirar la orden de detención.
All right. Today is, I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond.
Voy a sentar la contestación de no culpable por parte de su cliente. La fianza sería $0.
Your Honor, we're requesting that this matter be set for pretrial and we'd like to ask for a court-appointed attorney.
Pedimos que se fije la fecha para la preconsulta antes del juicio y que se le asigna un abogado de oficio, por favor.
I'm putting her contact information in the chat box as we speak.
Estoy colocando la información para uno comunicarse con ella en el chat mientras estamos hablando.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Galvis?
¿Eso es lo que usted desea hacer, señorita Galvis?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. All right, I'm marking the file needs Spanish interpreter and need appointed attorney.
Voy a colocar en el expediente que usted necesita intérprete y un abogado asignado.
Okay.
All right.
What I need for you to do, ma'am, is to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that attorney by the next court date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot.
Señorita, necesita contestar su teléfono, aún las llamadas no identificadas, porque uno de ellos puede ser el licenciado. Si el licenciado no le marca antes de la próxima fecha de audiencia, tiene que comparecer como quiera y le asignamos un abogado de oficio en el momento de la próxima audiencia.
Okay, la persona que me va a llamar habla español o...
The attorney who's going to call me, do they speak Spanish?
I'm hoping that they do get a Spanish-speaking attorney because I've marked the file that you need an interpreter.
Espero que ellos le asignen un abogado de oficio que hable español, porque coloqué una nota en el expediente que usted necesita intérprete.
Sí, okay, perfecto.
Okay, perfect.
I gave somebody March the 3rd. All right, I'm gonna give you a pretrial date on March the 20th, 2025 at 8:30.
Tome nota. Tiene que regresar el día 20 de marzo a las 8:30 de la mañana por el mismo código de...
Okay, 20.
And I'm setting a trial date for April the 3rd, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Y voy a fijar fecha para un juicio el 3 de abril a las 9 de la mañana.
Is this a new address for you, ma'am?
Señora, ¿esta dirección es la nueva para usted?
La Mackay, sí.
Yeah, McKay Street, yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm changing the address as well. If there's no further questions, ma'am, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Voy a actualizar su dirección aquí. Si no hay más preguntas por el momento, buena suerte y nos veremos en la próxima audiencia.
Una pregunta. La que tengo que asistir próximamente es la del 20 de marzo, ¿cierto?
So one question, the next one I have to come back to is on March 20th, correct?
Sí.
Okay. Okay.
Got it.
Have a great day.
Que tenga buen día. Ya se puede retirar.
Vale, muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Your Honor. You're very late.
Your Honor, I could not get on Zoom. When I contacted the office yesterday, I tried to let them know that I wanted to come down. I had some things, and then I just got kind of confused and lost downtown, so it took me longer. But yes, I am late.
All right, is Mr. Drayon here, gone here? Is, iPhone, Madam Interpreter, can you find out who's on this iPhone? I asked them to unmute themselves and to turn their camera on. They had their camera on, but they never unmuted themselves. I'm thinking that
La persona que está en el iPhone, por favor, prende su cámara y prende su micrófono.
they need to unmute themselves.
Tiene que prender su micrófono.
I'm sending him a prompt, unmute himself.
Voy a mandar un botón. Tiene que presionar el botón al lado derecho que dice UNMUTE.
All right, Ms. Bradfield, this is the city of Detroit versus Juan Gomez. Case numbers SP 165-05661, SP 165-08541.
Your Honor, Mr. Gomez never joined the breakout room.
Okay.
Never
Who do you
did.
have next?
I have
Gonzalez.
Mr.
What about Gonzalez?
Gonzalez. I'm ready on Marco Gonzalez, Daniel de Garcia Bruno, and Zimri Gomez Rosales. All three of those gentlemen are ready.
Okay, let's go with Rosales.
Señor Rosales, por favor, prende su micrófono.
City of Detroit versus Zimar Rosales Gonzalez. Case number Gomez, sorry. Zimar Rosales Gomez. Case number SB 1655357. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Zimri Rosales Gómez. Número de caso 165, 535, 71, 2 y 3. Digan su nombre para que conste en el actas, por favor.
Zimri Rosales Gómez.
Zimri Rosales Gómez.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Gomez Rosales.
Licenciada Daphne Bradfield representando al señor Rosales Gómez o Gómez Rosales.
Your Honor, we would like to ask for an adjournment of pretrial for compliance reasons.
Nos gustaría pedir un aplazamiento para darle tiempo a estar en cumplimiento.
Well, he has a no insurance proof, 336. Let's call SP 1630652. Counts 1 and counts 2 into the record as well.
Él también tiene un cargo por no traer aseguranza. El número de caso, vamos a leer esto en actas también.
One is for no insurance proof. What was the other one for?
Uno es para que no trae el comprobante de aseguranza. ¿Para cuál era el otro?
Failure to stop at a stop sign.
que no paró en un letrero de stop.
I'll give your client an opportunity to pay this reinstatement. First of all, is the city amenable to setting aside the default?
Primero, el Ministerio Público está dispuesto a suspender el incumplimiento.
No objection.
No me opongo.
Thank you.
Gracias.
I'll allow your client to pay this reinstatement fee up front.
Quiero que su cliente pague la cuota de restauración por adelantado.
That's going to obligate him to come down to the courthouse in person, $45.
Él va a tener que presentarse en el tribunal con $45.
Your Honor, if we could give him an opportunity to write down the ticket number.
Su señoría, si podemos darle la oportunidad de apuntar el número de multa.
The ticket number is SP 163-06522.
Señor, tome nota. El número de multa es S de sapo, P de Pablo. 163-065-22.
Okay.
All right.
He can pay that. He's already got a pretrial, so to keep it on track, let's set the matter for trial.
Ya tenía una fecha para la preconsulta ante el juicio, entonces para mantenerlo en camino, vamos a fijar fecha para el juicio también.
I'm marking the file needs Spanish interpreter.
Voy a colocar en la nota en el expediente que necesita un intérprete que habla español.
As soon as you get that,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
as soon as you get that $45, Mr. Gonzalez, bring it down to the window, pay that reinstatement fee. That'll give you a clearance for driver's license, and you'll have until March the 3rd, 2025 to get some valid insurance, registration, and then we'll deal with the failure to stop at that time.
Bueno, señor, tome sus $45, venga al tribunal a pagar la cuota de restauración de sus $45 y nos volveremos a ver el 3 de marzo del 2025 para tratar los asuntos de no seguro de auto y no registro, y también atenderemos el hecho que usted no paró en un letrero de stop en ese momento.
Ok, de acuerdo.
Okay, I agree.
You have any questions, sir?
¿Tiene usted alguna pregunta, señor?
Los $45 los tengo que pagar en el tribunal, presentarlo en el tribunal.
So, and the $45, I have to come down to the court and pay them at the courthouse?
Yes.
Que sí, en la ventanilla.
Ok.
All right.
That's not going to close the case. The case will still be open, but that'll give you an opportunity to clear your license up, if that's what you want to do.
Eso no va a cerrar el caso, pero le dará una oportunidad de accesar su licencia, si así quiere hacerlo.
Claro, con respecto a la fecha del 3 de marzo, ¿a qué hora sería?
Okay, and regarding the March 3rd date, at what time?
At 9 a.m.
A las 9 de la mañana.
Ok. Muchas gracias.
Sir, best of luck. Have a
Buenas
very
noches,
good.
señor. Que tenga buen día. Thank you. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. All right. So let's get did you talk to D. Garcia Bruno?
Yes, Your Honor. Ready.
City of Detroit versus Daniel Alfonso Joe D. De Garcia Bruno, case number SP 1401043, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Ese es el caso del Ministerio Público versus Daniel de García Bruno. Número de caso SP 140-104-3. Cargos 1 y 2. Digan su nombre para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Daniel Alfonso Joel de Gracia Bruno.
¿De Gracia?
De Gracia Bruno.
Ok. Daniel Antonio Joel.
Alfonso.
Perdón. Daniel Alfonso Joel de Gracia Bruno.
Yes, ma'am.
Daphne Bradfield on De Gracia Bruno. Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, he stand mute, waive formal readings, and ask that the warrant be recalled.
Su señoría, licenciada Daphne Bradfield, en representación del señor de Gracia, él guarda silencio, renuncia la instrucción de cargos y pedimos que se retiren la orden de detención.
For enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf and give your client a $0 bond.
Vamos a asentar una contestación de no culpable por su cliente y asentar una fianza de $0.
Your Honor, my client is aware of his trial rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation.
Su señoría, mi cliente está consciente de sus derechos de llevar el caso a juicio. Sin embargo, le gustaría contestar culpable y aceptar el acuerdo del fiscal.
And that is, if he was to plead to the no insurance charge, it will be amended to improper plates and the license offense will be dismissed.
Si él quiere contestar culpable a de no tener seguro de auto, será enmendado y reducido a traer las placas sobrepuestas. Attorney, the interpreter didn't catch the last part. It will be amended to the plates charge and what else?
The license offense will be dismissed.
Y el cargo de no licencia será desestimado.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Señor,
Yes.
¿desea aceptar el acuerdo? Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Puede levantar la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
¿Usted juró o afirma decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí, afirmo.
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down.
Ya puede bajar la mano.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Usted entiende que la máxima penalidad posible para este delito es hasta 93 días de cárcel y o $500 de multa. ¿Entiende eso?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Entiende que tiene el derecho absoluto a llevar el caso a juicio si quisiera.
Sí.
Okay.
Miss Bradfield went over your other advice or rights to break out room, did she not?
La licenciada Bradfield le revisó con usted todos sus derechos, ¿sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
¿Usted entendía esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta sobre esos derechos?
No.
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Usted entiende que al aceptar este acuerdo está renunciando todos los derechos que conlleva un juicio?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguien le ha prometido algo fuera de lo conversado aquí hoy?
No.
No.
Let me draw your attention back to October the 24th, 2022 at around 5:32 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Jefferson and Dearborn Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Dirigiendo su atención a la fecha 24 de octubre de 2022, a eso de las 5:32 de la tarde, usted tenía contacto con un agente de policía de Detroit en la zona de Jefferson con la Dearborn.
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Estaba conduciendo un auto?
Sí.
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce a valid insurance for that vehicle.
Yes.
El agente pidió que usted demostrar el comprobante de seguro de auto.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
Y usted no pudo hacerlo, ¿verdad?
No,
No.
Why is that?
¿Por qué no?
porque al momento estaba suspendido.
Because at that moment it was suspended.
Well, we're talking about the insurance. Why couldn't you produce the insurance?
Nos referimos al comprobante de seguro de auto. ¿Por
Sí.
qué no podía mostrar el comprobante de seguro de auto?
Porque no tenía seguro al momento.
Because I didn't have any insurance on it at the time.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate. $240 is going to be the fine. I'll dismiss upon payment with the stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matter.
Está bien, entonces voy a aceptar la contestación de culpable al cargo de gravedad reducido de traer las placas sobrepuestas. La multa son $240. Voy a estipular a causa probable.
Okay.
We so
All right.
stipulate, Your Honor.
Así lo estipulamos, su señoría.
When can you pay it, Mr. De Garcia Bruno?
El señor de Gracia, Bruno, ¿cuándo puede pagar la multa de 240?
$240.
$240.
Yes.
El 28 de este mes.
The 28th of this month.
Come back March the 5th. If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case. You pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir.
Usted tiene que regresar a la sala del tribunal el 5 de marzo. Si está pagado ya, vamos a desestimar el caso. Usted puede pagar la multa en cualquier de esos sucursales de DivDat en la ciudad. Puede pagar por teléfono, puede pagar en persona en el tribunal y puede pagar en línea.
Ok, ¿cuál sería la mejor opción? Pagar directamente en la corte, ¿correcto?
What is the best option? To come down to the court and pay in person?
Or pay it at the DivDat kiosk. They both go through instantly.
O pagarlo en un kiosco de DivDat, porque se va a procesar instantáneamente.
Ok, ¿y cómo yo con mi número de licencias conseguiría el caso? ¿O tendría que poner el número de caso?
Do I have to punch in the case number or my license number, or how do I do that?
Either your license number or the case number, it doesn't matter. Or your name.
Ser cualquier de los dos, o su nombre también.
Ok.
All right.
Best of luck to you.
Buena suerte, señor. Ya se puede retirar.
Gracias a ustedes también.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you. Let's go back on the record with Stephen Edward Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates to me that you want a trial date and need the appointment of an attorney. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
I'm going to set a, I'm going to mark the file, need an appointed attorney. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. You don't hear from that appointed attorney by the next court date of March the 20th, 2025. We'll get one appointed to you on the spot. I'm setting a pre-trial date for March the 20th at 8:30 and a trial date for April the 3rd at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lewis, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you, okay?
All right, you as well, Your Honor, and thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go, let's go with Marco Gonzalez. Marco Gonzalez. Where's Marco Gonzalez?
Ready, Your Honor.
Time is
He's on an 8:45 docket.
Marco Antonio Gonzalez.
That's correct.
City of Detroit versus Marco Antonio Gonzalez, case number SP 159-789-72. Appear to the record, please.
Ministerio Público versus Marco Antonio Calvo González. Número de caso SP 159-789-72.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Gonzalez. Unmute your device and state your name for the record, sir.
Diga su nombre para que conste en el actas. Licenciada Daphne Bradfield en representación del señor Calvo González.
Marco Antonio Calvo González.
Marco Antonio Calvo González.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and waive formal reading.
Su señoría, para propósitos de la formulación de la acusación, él guarda silencio y renuncia a la lectura formal de cargos.
You are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond.
Voy a sentar una contestación de no culpable para su cliente y el monto de la fianza será $0.
Who would like to set this matter for pretrial and request a court-appointed attorney on his behalf? I did put his contact information in the chat box.
Nos gustaría solicitar una preconsulta ante el juicio y que le asignen un abogado de oficio. Puse la información, los datos de él en el chat.
Enter a not guilty plea. Well, I already done that. I'll mark the file need Spanish and need appointed attorney.
Voy a colocar en el expediente que él necesita intérprete y necesita que se le asigne un abogado de oficio.
Your client needs to answer the calls he doesn't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls will be that appointed attorney.
Señora, usted necesita contestar a las llamadas desconocidas. Uno de ellos puede ser ese abogado.
If your client doesn't hear from that appointed attorney by March the 20th, we're going to get one appointed to him on the spot.
Si usted no sabe del licenciado, antes de la próxima fecha de audiencia, le vamos a asignar uno ahí en el momento, la fecha de audiencia.
That's your next court date, sir. March the 20th, 2025 at 30. And the trial date is going to be April the 3rd, 2025. The tentative trial date will be April the 3rd, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Tome nota, señor. La próxima fecha de audiencia será el 20 de marzo a las 8:30 de la mañana. Y la fecha tentativa para el juicio será el 3 de abril a las 9 de la mañana.
If you don't have any further questions, sir, have a very good day. I'll see you back March the 20th.
Si no tiene más preguntas por el momento, que tenga buen día, ya se puede retirar. Nos volveremos a ver el 20 de marzo.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
All right. Best of luck to you.
Buena suerte, señor.
Okay.
Let's go with Miss. Who was that on that iPhone that you spoke with, Miss Harris?
So I don't have anybody speak Spanish.
Yeah, I think that is Mr. Juan Gomez, perhaps.
No, I have Mr. Gomez in a breakout room finally.
Oh, you do? Okay, because that's the only one I have on the list.
He's number 11.
All right, we'll get you in 11. Go to 11, Miss Bradfield, right quick, and I'll send the interpreter there in a second.
Thank you.
But he also does not know how to unmute his device. He doesn't know how to do it. He's sending me messages in Spanish, and I'm trying to decipher as best I can.
He should be getting that prompt, Miss Montero. He should be getting the prompt telling him to unmute himself on the screen.
Señor, debe de figurar un botón que aparezca en pantalla para prender el micrófono. El botón va a aparecer en medio de la pantalla Este es un cuadrito negro. Tiene que presionar el botón al lado derecho de ese cuadrito negro. Eso le va a prender el micrófono.
I keep sending him, ask to unmute. He's not responding to that.
Señor, yo sigo mandándole el botón que aparezca en pantalla, pero usted no está respondiendo.
Your Honor, how about if we try to put him in the waiting room and bring him back in? Unless it's set for all participants to be muted upon entry.
It's not set for that. All right, he's gonna have to come down. He can come down tomorrow morning.
What time, Your Honor? So that I can tell him.
8:30. He's got to type his name in the chat or something so we know.
Señor, tiene que escribir su nombre. Ponga su nombre en el chat, por favor, para nosotros saber quién es usted. Va a tener que presentarse en persona mañana en el tribunal.
I'm sending him again the unmute. When I sent you that unmute, that prompts on your screen, Ms. Harris?
It does, but it's in English, so he may not know which option to press.
So what I explained is that when the black box appears in the middle of the screen, to press the button on the right-hand side is what the interpreter told.
Thank you.
Well, he's not doing it. All right, go ahead, Madam Interpreter, in breakout room 11. Then we'll get, let's call Ms. Harris. This is the city of Detroit versus, come on, Philip Lockhart, case number U69629924, U69630024. Appearance for the record, please.
Philip Lockhart, Phillrt, last name Lockhart, LOCKHART.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lockhart.
Good morning, Mr. Lockhart. Today is the date and time set for a trial. So Mr. Lockhart indicated that he tried to call yesterday and he could not, because he knew he wasn't going to be able to get online and navigate the Zoom. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And that he asked him why he was late today, and he just I don't know what it is, but it's operating a restaurant without business license and operating a rental hall with expired business license. Is there an officer blessing? I don't believe Officer Blessing ever appeared.
Your Honor, if that is the case, defense will move to dismiss.
You get lucky today, the officer never appeared, so we're going to dismiss the case, all right?
Thank you, sir.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
All right, thank you.
All right. All right. Elijah Juan Gunther could have got dismissals as well, but he didn't show. All right. The gentleman with the device never unmuted himself, so I'm getting closer and closer to this cinnamon bun too. I have to do this. I have to give a shout out to Miss Cox. I'm in the grocery store, Myers, with my wife, and I walk by her, and she's like, "Judge, And I'm like, she was like, I watch you on I watch you on Zoom. She knows Mr. Bowman, Ms. Harris, she knows everybody, Ms. Mathis, all of you. She knows everybody. And we had a long conversation. So we appreciate her watching, and she says she's learned a lot about the judicial system and the legal system, at least in relates to traffic court, and she enjoys it. She likes Mr. Bowman and Mrs. Harris going back and forth.
Oh, well, thanks. I thought we got beyond that, but thanks.
So that's she likes the advocate. She did say, you too lenient on some of these people. But she sees what we're doing. She appreciates us trying to get people licenses and stuff like that. She realizes that, there's a lot going on, and we just had a long conversation. It was fun. So your star powers are rising. Signed off. Good morning. Oh, she mentioned Mr. Berry too. She likes Mr. Berry too. She likes I didn't mean to lay you out, Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, you realize. He did put a name in there, Frederic Jose Lopez Jimenez. Let's see where he is on the docket. Got Salvadorian. I do not see a Lopez Jimenez yet. Yes, I see him on the Frederic Lopez Jimenez on the show cause at 8:45, right, almost the last few names.
Got him.
We're making some headway. I don't know if he can still unmute himself or not.
I didn't see your picture.
Gone?
Enjoy your cinema.
Say what?
Enjoy your cinema.
Oh, my goodness. It's calling me. One. I was telling Officer Thomas. I didn't have
Went get out, got away.
I went to Vegas, Las Vegas.
Had you been before?
One time. I'm back 20 plus years ago. That was, it was nothing for me to really do.
You was on the strip.
Huh?
You were on the strip.
No, we were off the strip.
Oh.
We had a car. We
Did
went.
we go to the canyons and
I did. I will say this. I forgot to tell Officer Thomas that the grant, we went to the Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Hoover Dam.
That was exceptional right there. That was a sight to behold there. Let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Juan Gomez, case number SP 165-05661, SP 165-08541. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el Ministerio Público versus Juan Gómez. Número de caso SP 165-05661 y también el otro caso que termina 8541. Diga su nombre para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Juan Gómez Gómez.
Juan Gómez Gómez.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Gomez.
Licenciada Daphne Bradfield representando al señor Gómez.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment of pretrial. He's going to take opportunity to speak to an immigration attorney.
Su señoría, estamos pidiendo un aplazamiento, dándole la oportunidad de consultar con un abogado de migración.
Ok, está bien.
That's fine.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
¿Eso es lo que desea hacer, señor?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set the matter for a pretrial on March the 20th, 2025 for you to speak to an immigration attorney, okay?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, that was March 20th.
March 20th, 2025.
Voy a fijar la próxima fecha de audiencia. Tomen nota, por favor, para el 20 de marzo del 2025.
¿A qué horas?
At what time?
8:30.
A las 8:30 de la mañana.
Okay.
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Si no hay más por el momento, buena suerte a usted, señor. Ya se puede retirar. Que tenga buen día.
Thank you.
All right.
Anything else for the interpreter, Your Honor?
No, we lost. We did find the guy's name, Frederick Jose Lopez Jimenez, but I told him to come back tomorrow. I'm hoping that he comes back tomorrow and he knows how to do this.
I was going to say, I don't know if they take down the number, but if there's a number, I can always text him the information to appear tomorrow in Spanish. If the court.
He's not in here anymore. Now he's gone.
Okay.
So I'm going to set his file aside. And that'll be it. Ms. Montero, that was a lot of work. I know, appreciate it. And we love your work that you do, and we appreciate you. And Miss Harris, Miss Bradfield, Mr. Berry, Mr. Bowman, Miss Williams Law, Miss Mathis, Officer Thomas, who's not here, and Ms. Pruitt. Everybody have a very good rest of your day, and we'll be back tomorrow, God willing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you at 1:30. Madam Clerk.
All right.
Okay.
Have
Bye-bye.
a great day, everybody. Thank you, Ms.